Good afternoon, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this afternoon, for one time, Lucian Jones expresses shock at a tragic early morning accident. Vice Chairman of the National Road Safety Council, Dr. Lucian Jones, has expressed a shock following news of a fatal collision along the P.J. Patterson Highway on Sunday, which claimed the lives of 4 people, including a minor. I just received the shocking news that early this morning, 4 people died on the nation's roads. For one time, 2 women, 2 males, 1 a young child, 8 years old, all under the age of 30. This is absolutely shocking and happening on one of the best roads in the country, said Jones. The police report suggested that somebody was speeding, they were distracted driving, and there is an inquiry about a collision with a vehicle in a previous crash. This is our worst nightmare come true, as road safety advocate Jones added. A report from the Public Safety and the Traffic Enforcement Branch revealed that the accident occurred about 12:30 a.m. along P.J. Patterson Highway in the vicinity of KM5 850 eastbound, involving a gray 2002 Toyota Probox motorcar and a black 2022 Mercedes-Benz motorcar. PSTEB said the possible causes of the collision were inattentive or diverted attention, excess speed, and a collision with a vehicle in a previous accident. The NRSC Vice Chairman said all hands must be on deck to reduce excessive speeding and distracted driving on the nation's roadways. In this context of reported distracted driving and speeding, of the 5 components that make up the safe systems approach that the National Road Safety Council have been promoting: safe roads, safe vehicles, safe speeds, safe road users, and an efficient post-crash system. By far the most important one that we face in this country is producing safe road users, pedestrians who use the road carefully, and the drivers who don't speed, who are not distracted, who don't drive under the influence of alcohol, who don't use their cell phone and drive, who are not watching streaming videos and driving, all kinds of craziness. All hands must be on deck to stop this madness of excessive speeding and distracted driving and distracted walking on our roads, Jones stated. 92 persons have died on the nation's roadways since the start of the year, resulting from fatal collisions. Everybody has to be on deck with this, the entire nation, to try and put a stop to this kind of multiple fatality crash. We continue to speak, we continue to warn, we continue to work with civil society and the government, especially with the police, to try and put an end to this. It can be done, but everybody has to be on deck to stop this kind of carnage and the pain and the grief that we all are suffering this morning on this Sunday morning, Jones said. Human skeletal remains discovered in St. Catherine community. An investigation is underway to identify human remains found in a St. Catherine community on Saturday. About 9:15 a.m., passers-by reportedly stumbled on the skeletal remains in a section of Cromarty and summoned the police. The police responded, and on arrival, they saw what appeared to be human remains in partially burnt-out bushes in a section of the community. The scene was processed and the remains removed for further examination. The Spanish Town Police are investigating. 6 individuals charged following firearm seizure in Portland. Detectives from the Portland Criminal Investigations Branch have charged the 6 individuals in connection with the seizure of a high-powered rifle and other prohibited items under the Firearms Prohibition Restriction and Regulation Act 2022. The arrests were made on Wednesday, March 26. Crystal Gay McLean, 37, sales representative of Long Road District, Portland; Natalie Bell, 36, nail technician of Mount Pleasant District, Portland; Rudolph McLean, 59, businessman of Merton Penn District, Mansion Hill, Portland; Tamara Edwards, 42, shop owner of Merton Penn District, Mansion Hill, Portland; Randall McLean, 32, businessman of Merton Penn District, Mansion Hill, Portland; and a 17-year-old male of Morton Pen District, Mansion Hill, Portland. Reports from the Mansion Hill police indicate that at approximately 8 a.m., a police team conducted an operation at a premises on Long Road, Portland. The following items were seized: one ISSC MK22 rifle, one 12-gauge shotgun, 28 12-gauge cartridges, 10 5.56 cartridges, 6.38 cartridges, one 9mm cartridge, and 3 magazines. Following interviews with detectives in the presence of their attorneys on Thursday, March 27, the 6 individuals were officially charged. Their court date is currently being finalized. 16-year-old girl gone missing in St. Andrew, last seen in Greenwich Farm. An another alert has been activated and the search is on for 16-year-old Seneca Henry of Arnold Road at the Tavern Avenue, both in St. Andrew, who has been missing since Saturday, March 29. She is of brown complexion, slim build, and is about 170 centimeters or 5 feet 7 inches tall. Reports from the Crossroads Police are that about 8:30 p.m., Seneca was last seen along Greenwich Farm Road in St. Andrew, wearing a green camouflage jogger's pants, black shirt, and a pair of white shoes. All efforts to locate her since then have been unsuccessful. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Seneca Henry is being asked to contact the Crossroads Police at 876-926-6657, the 119 police emergency number, or the nearest police station. Chang vows to reclaim communities from gangsters and tackle school violence. With Jamaica experiencing a significant decline in its homicide rate, the government is looking to focus more heavily on social intervention in schools to tackle violence in the educational environment and rebuild the communities that are overrun by gangsters. National Security Minister and the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Harris Chang, who made the overall declaration, opined that gangsters often do not reside in the affected communities because of their financial means to live elsewhere. Speaking at Friday's launch of the 2023 Jamaica National Crime Victimization Survey Report at AC Hotel in St. Andrew, Chang stressed the importance of a holistic approach to addressing families in the affected communities, highlighting the impact on school violence. It also means that we have to pivot some more. The government have been doing a lot of work on the social intervention side, but it will allow us now to focus more heavily on the social side because the public order allows us to get our schools in order, he explained. School violence is a serious problem. That's where the recruitment into gangs reportedly comes from. It means resources besides the school resource officer have to be put in place where we deal with the families in difficult communities, but it has to be holistic, Chang indicated. He said the focus on communities impacted by crime and the gangsters have to be similar to the government's investment in the JCF. Just as we did for the police, where we invested in human resources, infrastructure, training, equipment, and modernization, we will have to look at several of these communities where gangs have recruited and become embedded, Chang stated. To combat gang presence in those spaces, the government plans to rebuild communities, ensuring access to quality schools, public health, recreation, and community activities, posited Chang. The leading gangsters don't stay in the community now. They have enough money to establish their homes elsewhere. They have bases in communities where they operate from, and they adopt the color of the political party, which is in the particular area, Chang elaborated. We'll have to get into those communities and rebuild the communities to ensure that we have quality schools, quality public health, quality recreation, and all the activities that lead to successful community and a healthy community, the Deputy Prime Minister stated.